Call 1-844-WINE-TCM.
Hey there, I'm Ben Mankiewicz in full late-night TV horror host mode this evening for a cadaverous quartet of creature features on Turner Classic Movies. Honestly, I'm probably no threat to Chicago's Svengoolie or the memory of Cleveland's Ghoulardi. I can only be my normal, cheerful, smiling self. Our four movies tonight are classic monster flicks from the 1950s, two prehistoric amphibians, one giant mollusk, and one enormous, icky something or other. We begin with a picture promoted in posters with the tagline, "Not since the beginning of time has the world beheld terror like this." From 1954, Richard Carlson and Julie Adams star in one of the last great monster movies from Universal Studios, Creature from the Black Lagoon. It seems unnecessary to say Creature from the Black Lagoon is just a guy in a rubber suit. You know it. I know it. The American people know it. And they knew it when they went to the theater in the winter of 1954. Here's the setup. A scientific expedition heads up the Amazon River to a place called the Black Lagoon where they find, a creature. Their entire journey is filled with ominous signs. The film is laden with a heavy mist, eerie jungle sounds, and some chilling and oft-repeated music from a young composer, by the way, named Henry Mancini. He went uncredited. It's hard to believe Creature from the Black Lagoon was partially shot in the Clear Springs of Florida. The movie debuted in 3D, as did the previous year's sci-fi hit from Universal. It came from outer space. You'll realize this as the creature swims right at you underwater. Still a bit unnerving, even in two dimensions. Jack Arnold, the king of 50s Universal sci-fi, directed both films. 3 years later, he made his most notable picture, The Incredible Shrinking Man. This one is from 1954, also with Richard Denning and sci-fi's favorite scientist, Whit Bissell. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Creature from the Black Lagoon represented the last of the great Universal movie monsters. Their incarnations of Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, the Invisible Man, and the Mummy are all considered classics today, all of them Universal creations. Universal was never one of the premier Hollywood studios, but Universal sure knew how to make a monster movie. The Creature from the Black Lagoon franchise was short-lived compared to others. It was followed by Revenge of the Creature in 1955 and The Creature Walks Among Us in 56. Sadly, just in the last few years, we lost two key players from Creature from the Black Lagoon. Scream Queen Julie Adams, billed as Julia, died in 2019 at 92. And underwater stuntman Rico Browning, who played the creature in the underwater scenes in all three pictures, died in February of this year at 93. Coming up, in his first leading role, Steve McQueen fights a shape-shifting alien mass in a drive-in classic. The Blob is next on TCM.
Next on TCM, The Blob, then Godzilla, and later It Came From Beneath the Sea. You're in the tentacles of TCM tonight.